Good morning, everyone. It's morning here still. Um, just about lunchtime, and thought I'd hop on. I'm hoping this is quick. I don't think it will be long. Um, but I definitely feel like the pause thing is working and helping. Um, and I'm also just trying to go with the flow and not have an expectation of how my morning should go, and that's helping too. This morning, I kind of wanted to sit down and journal, but I got up and the house was messy, and I'm like, this is going to be so much harder to clean up with when the kids get up. I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. And just kind of going with the flow of those choices. I could have done the journaling, sure, but then I would have been thinking about how messy the house was, and my mind wouldn't really have been on the journaling. Now everything's done, the school's done with the kids, lunch is almost done, and might have time to journal this afternoon. So it all kind of just, works out and ebbs and flow, and I'm not fighting those waves going, I got to do it this way, I got to be in control, and things like that. So I think that kind of goes into being with that pause. Um, and so I just had a nice morning of picking it up, making it all look nice. And now, you know, when the kids are making a mess, which I've been kind of frustrated because um, I think when mom's in illness, things slack and, the standards kind of slip and we get into maybe not so hot habits. And, um, my son started to not put away toys and things like that, and even my 6-year-old daughter. And I'm really trying to just get back into that flow of, we're a family and we need to pick up after ourselves and things like that. And that makes the house more enjoyable for everybody. And especially since we homeschool and everybody's kind of here a lot and those sorts of things, it just makes life easier, at least for me. And um, so I'm just liking today. There's no resistance. And this is like what I would consider my hardest day of the week. Friday, my oldest works at her job, and my husband is at work. And so it's all me. So if I can get through today and it be a really like good day, um, and I'm really quantifying that as just riding those waves and kind of going with that flow. And if I see something that kind of starts to make my anxiety creep up or get upset about or whatever, that anything that feels like I'm being pulled from that flow state, then I'm really trying to do that pause and take that moment to really think, breathe, focus on what's really important in that moment or not. Um, and so I think that's helping me in motherhood just as much as it's helping me as an individual. And um, I don't think it's easy necessarily either. I think that's why I've been kind of going back and forth, because it's so easy to slip back into our old paradigms and way of thinking. And I'm really trying to forge forward into something new. And the more I'm doing it, the easier, of course, it's getting. And the less likely I am to slip back into this old way of being and doing, um, which I'm really enjoying it. So, um, a pattern hasn't been made concretely yet. There's not, I don't feel like this new way of thought and thinking has completely taken over, because um, it's not completely just I'm doing it without thinking at this point. I'm still having to stop and think and go, no, I want to do it this way. And that's okay, because I think anytime we're making some of these positive shifts, that's going to happen. When I got up this morning, I didn't say I'm grateful for being alive and things like that. And I was like, oh, isn't that ironic? I literally just said that yesterday on my video, that I was grateful to be alive, and that's how I'm waking up. And then, of course, the first day afterwards, I didn't say it. But I was just like, well, that's silly. Like, first of all, no one's going to know. And secondly, I'm judging myself for something that's not really a big deal, because I can sit here and say it now. So, and that's what I did. And I just kind of went, I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm grateful to be up and alive and to have another day and to go with the flow of life and see what my purpose is today. And it's been a really fantastic day. And then I went through, I did a lot of my affirmations while I was cleaning, which surprised me that those are coming so easily, and I'm envisioning them with so much ease now, that it doesn't have to be this separate process necessarily. It's getting into my thinking more. I'm able to do this more all the time. It's getting easier and easier to make this new pattern. So I'm curious if anyone else is kind of going through this shift. If you've started practicing the pause when you're having a rougher moment, kind of where you're at, leave a comment if you can. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying going with the flow and just riding the waves and seeing where the day takes me. And it's kind of exciting, because I'm trying to really let go of the expectation that the day needs to go any particular way. Just because I did it this way yesterday doesn't mean it has to be this way today. There just seems to be this natural flow, and we're going with it. The kids got done with school and we're kind of playing a little bit, and then they're like, is it lunchtime yet? And I mean, technically it was like 20 minutes early, but they're hungry. Like, should I be like, oh, we gotta stop and we can't eat lunch for 20 more minutes? There's just no way. No, like, okay, we'll just do easy lunch, grapes, cheese, bread, sandwiches, spaghetti sandwiches one of my kids made. And so and I'm sure they'll snack later and stuff like that, but they do that anyway. So let me know if you're momming, dadding, just being, if pausing, going with the flow is helping, or if you're just still stuck in the waves and you're getting pulled down. Let us know. We can support and help in any way that we can, even if it's just being with you in the moment. So I hope everyone has a great day, and I look forward to seeing everyone soon.